These are hard times for local projects. Earlier, I spoke with John Restrepo from Restrepo Consulting. Mr. Restrepo is an expert in the commercial real estate markets. Mr. Restrepo, welcome. As always, good to have you on the program.
Thank you, Jeff.
So who is building in this environment right now? I mean, who's getting their steel into the ground? Is it only the folks who are so extraordinarily well capitalized they can do it? Who's building?
Well, I could be flip and say only the people that don't need loans.
Yeah.
But that is very few. It's very challenging for everyone concerned. The more capitalized firms, the ones that can put higher levels of equity into projects, or the ones that are going to get the financing, no matter where they are, what community they're in. So it's not just Las Vegas or the U.S. It's kind of an international issue we're having right now. So it's a very tough lending climate, and the heart of it all is the subprime lender loan crisis, is what's driven this worldwide credit crunch that we're seeing today.
Right, and people don't want to loan to each other because they don't know who's holding what bad debt and that type of thing.
Correct.
How bad is it out there? I mean, you're a commercial real estate expert here in town. What are you seeing?
You know, it's interesting, Goro, because we're regional economists that's focused in real estate industry, and so we're looking at it from the standpoint as economists, and in our niche, which is the resort industry in the commercial and residential industries. It's very tough out there. The commercial markets are relatively healthy here in Southern Nevada from a supply-demand standpoint. However, they can't get the financing to build a lot of the projects they need to build. So we're starting to develop a situation where we're having a little bit of pent-up demand and supply-demand imbalance, primarily because of lack of financing. We see that more so in the industrial and the retail than in the office side. The office is a little weak, and in the residential, as you know, it's just a complete collapse of the residential markets at this point. So it's a tough situation because we have a lot of factors in play. No one knows where we're all heading because there's some unique components to this situation we have today we never had in the history of the United States.
You know, we had a couple high-profile projects. You've got Deutsche Bank issuing a notice of foreclosure on Cosmopolitan. You've got the Plaza Las Vegas on the side of the New Frontier. That supposedly is having a tough time right now. Your read on those two particular projects, what do you think's happening?
Yeah, I think Deutsche Bank, in my opinion, was sending a message to Cosmopolitan that, you know, this is an issue. This project's having some challenges, and we're stepping in right now before the challenges get any worse. In the case of the Plaza, I think they're just suffering like every other massive, large-scale project in the country is having, is the credit crunch. Everyone's in kind of a bunker mentality in terms of lending on large-scale projects, particularly if the equity requirements are not what the lenders want to have.
Right, now they want Ian Bruce Segner to boost his equity in the project. Mr. Restrepo, we are out of time. I want to thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Thanks. Take care.
And that is my interview earlier today with John Restrepo of Restrepo Consulting.